Am I being detained? Yes, I did not expect to get this far. I'm sorry.
I know my rights. You don't have any.
Yeah, you really don't.
I want
It's
to
funny you
talk to
should
my
mention
lawyer.
It's
You can rent
amusing
a
you
lawyer.
mentioned the word rights there. Tell you what, you ain't got none of those.
Rights. What is this concept? It's new.
All right. So yeah. So to sum up the stuff that happened following, the last game and kind of where we're at now. So yes, in terms of equipment, anything that is basically you had access to as a result of being a SLA Industries employee has been confiscated from you. Weapons, armor, bullets, any equipment has been taken away. Housing, like I said, you can maintain your housing if you continue to choose to pay for it. Everybody.
No, I can't.
So for anybody who doesn't have the bad housing trait, it would be 100 credits a month, and like I said, you still owe 200 credits from your 2 months away because it's 100 credits a month. Anyway, with the bad housing, so for Shrek, it would have been 100 credits. They do not confiscate your money from you. However, they will credits to anybody who is not an operative are effectively useless. So they have offered to exchange your credits for unis with a 20% conversion fee, is what they call it.
Wow. They didn't fuck us nearly as hard.
So
I can't do math.
So how many credits did you have?
1,000, I think.
Take 200 off.
Yeah, so you have 800 or you have 8,000 uni is what you have.
Nice.
Right.
That's a lot.
8,060 because I had some.
Wow.
There you go.
You're ahead of the game. That's free real estate right there.
Jeez. Wow. Looks like someone didn't have a drug habit. Must be nice.
Didn't or must be nice.
He doesn't drink either. He just pretends that he drinks sometimes.
Just stands
Must
on the edge
be
of a glass
nice.
of water and just boop.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like the dunking bird.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Actually,
So-
let me be smart and take
And,
my rent out before converting. Or not after
All right.
converting, so.
No drugs. They took my drugs.
I will say no. You get to keep your drugs.
Yes.
Nice.
However many drugs you had left.
I have my drug.
Yeah.
I can fight.
What were you saying, Patch, about your spending something for?
I was doing math because I converted everything to unis, and then I'm like, no, now I have to do rent on top of that. So I was doing the math, double math.
Okay, so you're gonna keep your housing.
Yeah, I'm staying where I am now for now.
Okay. So Patch is the only one currently. Oh yeah, that's that. Well, we'll get to Perry in a second. So Patch is the only one with actual housing then currently.
I'll split it with you.
You want to split? Yeah.
Yeah.
Roommates?
Can I live in
Buddies
the
that-
closet?
I mean, realistically, this is just going to end up like current housing things with everyone living 5 people in an apartment intended for one. But yeah.
I mean,
I've
if someone needs
got-
to stay at my place, you can.
Let's see. What's my? Yeah, I've got a dex of 4. I can fit in a food cabinet.
Okay, so yeah, we'll figure out once you all get back together as far as that goes. Now, of course, of the the 4 of you who have decided to soldier on, but you all did get a message from Click, all on your respective phones, which you also were able to keep because communication's basically free, effectively in this kind of setting. And he just said, "Thanks for keeping me alive. Maybe I'll see you around." And then you get no further communications from Click.
Oh no. Perry, that you're just so many characters, man.
We could have bonded.
Yeah.
All right, so the four of you have had your belongings stripped. Some of you have left your homes. What do you plan on doing? Are you trying to meet back up, reconvene as a group, figure out what the fuck to do next? What's the plan?
I'm gonna find bum fighting and do some.
Okay.
Yeah, it's basically trying to find a job.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I need money and I'm sad and I want to hurt people.
Okay. So you're gonna just try and get some street fights essentially for money?
Yeah, street fights for money and then try and like build my way up to get myself some armor and then eventually contract killer. I guess that's my character arc now.
Do you have any money to wager?
I have 170 unis and a knife and some drugs.
Okay. Reggie, what's your plan?
For profit counseling.
As as I mentioned in the little blurb,
Mm-hmm.
Reggie was kind of looking around on the internet to see if there's any jobs available, like that kind of thing for him and his companions. But he also, on the side, was having some fun with his frother bros and doing some gambling, swindling some people out of their money, and kind of just trying to build up his street cred.
Okay.
Well, he thinks he is. I mean, he's still probably kind of lame, but he thinks he's being.
Okay. Now, your Frother friends, are they operatives?
No.
The Villian Frothers.
Ooh. Boy.
Did you
As
say?
a strip.
Did you?
Dube.
Is that bad? Is that not supposed to happen? I don't know.
What you said? Your Frother friends were operatives?
No, I didn't. Are
No.
they supposed to be?
Okay. Not necessarily, but they're. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, then that makes sense. If they were operatives, they probably wouldn't be super interested in hanging around with you. So, that's totally fine. In terms of like, what do they do then? Like, are they criminals?
Crime.
Sort of.
What's that?
Yeah, I mean, they kind of hang on the streets. They do sell some drugs and stuff.
Okay, so they're
If
like.
I'm remembering, I made that in my backstory like 1,000 years ago.
Okay.
So.
Okay, so
I don't know, because I don't fully understand what's supposed to happen in SLA world. So if that's wrong, then.
I mean, they can be drug dealers. That's fine. Yeah. I mean, but if they're frothers, they're probably not going to be like factory workers and shit. Like, they're probably either going to work for Slay Industries or they're going to be criminals. They're going to work against Slay Industries or at least independently. Yeah. So.
Yes. More like that. That was what I had intended initially when I wrote it. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, in your kind of hanging out with them, do you try and get any leads for work or anything like that, or are you just purely blowing off steam?
Okay. So I'm looking back on my backstory to see what happened here. So here's Julian, my frother bro. He's my contact or whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
Sometimes he would help me with like info or money or whatever. But yeah, no, they're just right now. We've just kind of like been friends, like hung out and
okay.
stuff. Really.
Oh.
There was a previous little blurb. I think it was after one of the members had died when I was all like upset and they were like getting me drunk and then got me to a bar fight that time.
Okay. Okay, so while you're hanging out with them, and after after you're just kind of blowing off your steam, they do kind of mention, like, they ask you, like, so how are you gonna make your money, Reg?
I haven't figured that out entirely yet. Trying to work on that.
What did you say your contact's name was again? I'm sorry, I don't have it in front of me.
Julian?
Julian. Okay, yes, I do remember. So Julian, kind of pulls you aside, and he's like, "Listen, I don't know what your plans are, but you need to start thinking about what you're going to do to get by, and you don't have to worry about, what. I know you've been under the SLA umbrella for a while, but you're on your own now." He kind of glances around. He's like, I heard about a guy who's looking to try and put a crew together for assorted work, odd jobs. He shrugs. He's like, I'm not 100% sure exactly what he's got planned, but he's looking either to put one together or to roll with an existing one. His name's Ogre. He says, I can tell you where he hangs out if you think that you and maybe your other Exiles would be interested.
Yeah, I mean, I'll run it by them.
He kind of his tone drops a little bit more. He's like, you do realize what working in this environment means, right, Reg? Like, this is not police work anymore. This is not keeping the peace. You're going to be the one disturbing it. You're going to be the one who is going to be the problem. Are you okay with that?
I might have to be. I guess we'll see.
He kind of sighs. He smacks you on the back. He's like, I'll do what I can to help you, but I know you always said you don't want to go home, but you haven't experienced Mort through the eyes of one of us yet. You've only experienced it through the eyes of somebody on top. You haven't been on the bottom, and now you're on the fucking bottom. So maybe, just maybe, it might be worth it to you to try and reconcile with whatever shit you've got back home.
Okay.
He says, he's like, whatever decision you make, if you're interested, I'll get around some feelers and I can get you in touch with this ogre guy. He kind of slaps you in the back. He's like, sleep on it. No rush. We can talk again tomorrow. He says, you should be getting home, though. You're pretty fucked up. And you're not used to handling it like that.
Okay.
He kind of just goes back to his fucking rager and, leaves you with the decision. You would probably be going home later on in the evening. You kind of recuperate. Morning comes. What do you do?
I don't know. I guess I'll just try to contact my team or whatever.
Okay. So Archer, Patch, for Shrek, you all get texts from Reggie. Reggie, what do you say?
I don't know, potential option to make money. Not sure if you're gonna like it. We'll talk.
Archer, we'll start with you. What do you do when you get this message?
I respond immediately and say okay, what is it?
Okay. Patch?
Yeah, I'd be like, okay, where? Just
I know where we're going. Going to that stupid bar.
For Shrek, after wiping the blood off of your face from a warm-up fight, you check your phone, which you tucked away behind a trash can so it wouldn't get stolen, and you see the message from Reggie.
Well, I ain't that fucked after all. Alright, bring the 15-year-old in. I'm done for the night. And then I kill a teenager.
Wow.
What?
Don't get in the ring with the big boys, kid.
Okay. Just as you're getting ready to leave, somebody offers you 500 uni to fight a carnivorous pig.
This offer have an expiration date. I got some official business going.
Yeah, we can set it up. We can set it up for tomorrow. We can set it up for tomorrow for you. It's fine. We'll get it's gonna take some time to find the pig, anyways. But it'll be fun.
Just
It'll
go
be.
in the sewer. They're down there.
It's not easy to get him to go where you want him.
You said find the pig, not get it. Eddie,
Okay, well, we have a couple in
my
mind.
number. I'll stay in touch.
All right, it'll be good. It'll be good fighting. Good money.
All right,
Make some
so
money.
guys, brainstorm idea: we become pig farmers.
Okay, you meet up. Reggie, do you have a meet like downtown somewhere, or like what do you give him as a meetup, or do you try and like find out where this ogre person is and then have them meet there, or do you want to meet with the team beforehand?
I'd probably ask them before I make a decision for them.
Okay. So you make your way all downtown through the shift blocks, and take another 20 uni each off for travel.
I'm making uni from killing innocent people in a bar.
You made $10. So
Sweet. So 162 uni.
yeah, there you
At 152 uni.
go. Okay, so you all meet kind of outside the shift block station in a downtown sector of inconsequential number and section, but you all convene together.
I have not cleaned myself.
Frashuk is covered in blood.
None of
Long
us are
night.
surprised.
It appears to be a mixture of his own and some other people's.
Huh. What happened to you,
Yeah.
man?
I was working. You got a shower?
No.
Well, fuck.
What do you do? Are you like a butcher?
In a way.
F. I.
Very clumsy butcher?
I.
Alright.
I.
It's better than nothing, I guess.
I mean, if this don't work out, I do have a job involving ham.
Ooh. Okay. That sounds yummy. So what's the situation here?
I don't know. There's a sketchy guy that needs help with stuff. Maybe give us some money. It's probably not legal, but I don't know. It's something.
Okay.
But I wanted to ask you guys before saying yes.
Well, what is it? What are we doing?
I don't know.
Oh. What's it pay?
We would have to meet with them to find out, I guess.
Okay. I mean, I'd be willing to listen. See what's going on.
Hurt.
Thank you for reaching out. Wouldn't have blamed you if you didn't.
So when can we meet him?
I don't know. At some point, like, I just wanted to make sure you guys were fine with it first.
Okay.
An answer back.
I mean, I don't know what we're gonna be doing. It might be illegal or something. So
Well, it's probably going to be illegal because
yeah, probably.
Well, so far my week's plans are crime, fighting a fucking pig, and then possibly porn.
Sounds like fun.
I figured you were doing that anyway.
I'm flattered, but you just don't go get into porn. You gotta like find people and get on the right couch.
You have a couch?
Someone
How
else's
are you innocent? You
I mean-
don't know about the casting couch, lad.
Can you sleep on the couch when you're done?
Don't wanna.
Yeah, but
I mean, I've slept in worse places, especially lately.
alright.
Yeah, so I guess we'll agree to do it then if you guys are up for it.
yeah.
Maybe there's a puddle or something. One of those like really deep potholes I can roll around in.
Well, it's gonna rain, so that's the thing.
It's raining right now. It's always raining.
Yeah.
Just stand in the rain.
Find a hidey hole and get wet.
All right. I mean, well, hopefully it's before tomorrow night, because then I have to fight the carny pig.
The what?
Yeah, I said I was gonna fight a pig.
By yourself?
Those
Without
are
weapons?
nasty, man.
A weapon?
Well, at least you got a weapon.
Okay, Reggie, if you are interested, you can send a message to Julian, who will arrange for the meeting between yourselves and Ogre.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you ask him, and he says he'll get back to you with a place and a time. In the meantime, any other conversations, discussions that the group wants to have in regards to what has happened, and what's going forward?
Like, I think I'll be at that fight.
Fuck are we alive for? That's fucking weird.
You know, with the pig, and then maybe I can make a wager. You got any of that going on?
I'll be honest with you, lad.
Bet on the pig.
On the pig.
I don't think so. I got more confidence in you than that.
I mean, I do have my shit, but fuck.
I mean, you
Pig.
basically lost your armor halfway through that dinosaur war, and you're here
I had
now.
a patch and a claymore
That's true. You did have
and
a
some
better
explosive rounds. I only have patches, concern, and disappointment right now.
weapon. Well, maybe
Yeah,
we
I
can find you a
can't
better
even-
weapon in the meantime.
So in terms of any equipment you may want to purchase, the black market is available to you, which you would be able to find without too much trouble, considering being former operatives. You'd be able to find it easy enough. You can purchase any Dark Knight equipment for the printed cost in the book, and you can purchase any Slay Industries equipment for the printed cost plus 25%.
I've got.
Anything ebb related would be the printed cost plus 50%.
Yeah, I can't afford anything.
It's very hard to get.
I'm going to find a very nice large piece of metal.
All right, let me see. How much does
Yeah.
shit cost?
You gonna eat it or?
Lunch. Yeah,
How
I
much is a
mean,
power claymore? Is that like hundreds?
yeah, power claymore would be 140, so 1400, plus the 25% markup. So that's what 40. That's like
Too much.
1750.
yeah. There you go.
Okay. I can technically buy that, but then they have no money.
Yeah, I'm not expecting you to.
What about a vibroblade?
Don't you have the book?
Oh, but I'm working on it. It's really
Okay.
slow to like go through.
You can just Control F, my man.
Yeah, I know it doesn't work that way.
Oh, okay. As y'all are kind of figuring out places to try and get more equipment, Reggie, you to get a message back. It says, Waller's, which is the name of the bar, gives you a address in a downtown district, not too far from where you were previously, and not too far from where you all met up now, considering that was where you were. And it says, 3 p.m.
All right. Hold the pig.
Hold the pig. Oh, come on.
Did you let let the squad know of what's going on, Reggie?
Yeah.
I assume Reggie has a pretty has like a death metal ringtone now.
He always
Protect.
has.
Yeah.
Okay, so you all get the info about Wallers.
Alrighty.
And it's not too far of a walk from you, so that's the cheapest method of transportation.
Yeah. All right.
All right, so you hoof your way down, making your way downtown.
Can I try to see if I can find out any info about this guy, or is he like not really?
You can try. Your contacts are your kind of your channels are severely limited compared to what you had previously, but you can try and do some looking around on internet searches and things like that and see if you can find anything on him.
Does he still have his Tumblr page? Or did Slay take that too?
It does for Shrek have his Tumblr page? Or does Reggie have his Tumblr page? Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, he would have
fake account.
yeah, he would have like access to the internet and social media channels that he can work through.
Is that like a computer roll?
Yep. Give me a computer roll. See what comes up.
So I'm gonna buy a gash fist,
Okay.
which is 1,000.
Okay. You got it.
En route to have one of those.
You had to
Still
mutilate
You're
her.
Okay.
gonna be using it, so.
Don't. You fucking. You dumb cunt. Why?
Whoa. What's the problem?
You don't want to use it.
No, I want to use it. I just. Ugh, you didn't. Fucking.
We'll give it
Thank
back
you.
when you're done, but I'm not gonna let you go in
Thank
there
you.
blind.
Thank you.
Okay. So in your research, Reg, you don't find anything on any sort of street criminals or anything like that by the name of Ogre.
You know,
19, I still don't find anything. That means there's nothing. I wasted
You know-
my time.
I'm the last one to say this, but what kind of fucking name is Ogre?
Right? Sorry, Perry.
You cut me to the quick, sir.
He's having a good day watching horror movies, and we get up in
God,
here and
man.
we're blasting on his shit hard.
Roll20 is being a hoe. Actually, OBS is being a hoe. So I'm having to fight that while I'm running this. Okay, so you head down to Waller's real kind of shitbag dive, where you see. Well, go ahead, Perry. Describe yourself.
Well, he's basically a big, muscly, kind of scarred up dude. Shaved head, tattoos, just kind of putting out the mean vibe.
So, Ogre, you see four people walk in, a Neophron, a Frother, a very naked, quote-unquote, looking Eben, and a human.
Alright. Well.
I wait to see
I
what
mean,
they
this
do.
place.
Like, do they probably don't know what I look like.
Nope.
Okay, I'll wait until one kind of like sweeping the bar like locks eyes with me, and I'll signal to him.
Well, I upped my detect, so I guess that would be my twitchy ass.
Okay, yeah, so you see kind of scarred up looking creepo hanging out by the bar that you assume is the guy you are looking for.
Take my teeth with my combat knife real quick, put it away, walk up to him. So this your swamp?
In a matter of speaking, is it like secure in here, or should I like take these guys outside?
This is where you're far enough down.
Yeah.
And Slay isn't interested in this spot, so you know this place well enough to know that it's secure.
Okay. Okay, so for Shrek approaches me, and I say, I've heard a lot about you. You must be for Shrek. Are you baring your teeth at me?
He burps.
Oh.
I tried to burp loud in real life, but it didn't come out. So he just burps.
Your reputation precedes you.
Alright, well, meet the lads. Come on.
So, like, what exactly am I supposed to be telling them here?
Fuck.
How much do I how much detail do I go into?
That's entirely up to you.
Okay. So when we make our introductions, I'll turn to Reggie and say, "So, you're the squad leader.
Yeah.
Still calling yourselves Rauka Rauka Put Rauka?"
I don't know.
Not
There hasn't
really.
been a discussion. It's just
Well, none of that really matters now.
I mean, we're not really saddled with that name anymore, so.
It's understandable, honestly.
Not really a squad, right?
Yeah, we're not really a squad. We're a collection of individuals.
Just a bunch of goons trying to make some money.
Well, fortunate for you, I have an opportunity. Now, I'm not going to be paying you, but I am sort of managing part of a project called Project
Are
Trojan.
you the one I talked to about getting on the casting couch?
you didn't even let him finish his sentence. Shut up for a second. And he waves his wing in for Shrek's face. I don't like he wants to hear him talk.
Ah, it smells funny.
I kind of nod in approval. I say, so we're starting a new program called Project Trojan. We're sort of letting disgraced operatives loose in the world and monitoring them to see if they can uncover anything that our operatives missed. Subversive activities, conspiracies, any kind of plots or plans. Now, you're all here because you fucked up. And
Well, they're all here because I fucked up, but yeah.
I understand some of the circumstances of some of your fucked ups, but as part of this program, what I'm gonna do is just sort of let you guys get into the trouble that you get into, and anything interesting, we'll report that back to Slay.
You work for Slay?
Oh yes.
So what's the money look like?
Looks like unis, man.
Well, yeah, but how many?
How many do you think you can make?
1 million.
Wow, ambitious.
Well, tonight I can probably get 500 and lose an arm.
Well,
Hmm.
maybe that
You
might
haven't
be
lost one
a
yet.
bit extreme. For all intents and purposes, you guys are on your own. I'm just part of the team. Reggie, you'll still be in command if you so choose, but officially you are no longer Slay operatives. Unofficially, you're operatives under my command in Project Trojan.
I'm changing my relationship status with Slay to being
It's complicated.
I click the side hoe button on my app.
How do you know Julian?
How do I know, Julian?
Julian is kind of an underworld contact. You've been setting up kind of routes in terms of criminal, contacts and whatnot for probably about a month now. So as far as Julian knows, you're just, another aspiring big shot who is looking to make a name for themselves in the underworld.
That's fair. He was kind of, yeah, that makes sense.
So my relationship to Julian is strictly business. You don't have to worry about that.
I wasn't worried. I was just curious.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Him and I are BFFs, you know.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Wonderful.
That lot got a clan name? Fuck, I probably don't know. We breed like rabbits.
Shrek staring at the ceiling.
There's a head up there. No, I'm detoxing.
I buy a round of drinks for everybody.
Okay. 40 uni.
I'll take a Shirley Temple.
Yeah, so 40,
Oh,
40 uni off for
Right.
that.
What do you? Yep.
Mine should be cheaper. It's not alcohol.
They give it to you.
Yeah,
in
it's
cans.
50
Also-
uni.
Yeah,
It's
Cosmorgus
actually more of a
had to
pain in
take
the
alcohol
ass
out.
for them to find a non-alcoholic drink.
So, do you need a minute to talk it over? Do you need more information?
Oh, we have a choice?
Well, I mean, is this similar to like where you get some kind of mission and we turn it in and then things happen?
Nope.
Like, is it?
No missions. Like I said, for all intents and purposes, you are on your own.
How
You
do
are
you know what to do? Is what I'm saying. Yeah, must
You
that
get
be an
into trouble.
assignment?
You get into trouble. You go out and you find some shit, find some people doing some shit, and you do some shit with them or to them.
Kind of what we were best
I'm not a
at,
cop.
really.
This is
That's
the
exactly why I requested you. Honestly, like I said, I'm just part of the team. I'm there to monitor. You guys get into the kind of trouble that you get into. You have quite a reputation.
If you
Alright,
do
well,
well, can you get us equipment?
Say again.
If you do well, can you get us equipment?
You can get your own equipment.
Well, I mean, I think part of the reason why Squad gets in enough trouble is because we have proper trouble equipment.
Right. Well,
So,
we don't have access to the SLA equipment through normal channels. Like I said, we're gonna be in the streets. We're not doing any kind of SLA business. You just got to get down there and survive. Stir up some trouble.
So how do we find out information about anything if there's nothing to find out information about?
We
You're
just report back
resourceful.
what
You
happened.
used to be SLA operatives. This should be easy for you.
I mean, it's easy to find trouble around here. Like, I throw my beer at the nearest patron.
Do you really?
Found. No, I don't.
Okay.
I'm just saying. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
alright, give me that cash fist. Let's give it a...
Shrek, cause a distraction.
Alright, I'll get the gash fist. Hold on.
Yeah. I have a feeling I'm never gonna... You're just gonna need it all the time. And I'm not gonna need it.
He's getting up. You guys stop him?
Where are you
No,
going?
I kind of want to see what you're gonna do.
Remember, I can't fix you up anymore.
Probably wouldn't be prudent to commit suicide on the first day.
Or would it?
Then we can be the grief counselors.
Alright.
Now that would have been a good squad name.
The grief
The grief
counselor.
Or
counselor?
profit
Grief
grief
counseling.
counseling.
You're right. I have to fuck. You're right. I have to fuck a pig later tonight anyway. I gotta save my wood. Yeah, thanks for the reminder.
Ew. But
Which job is that one for?
What?
What?
The porn one or the fighting one?
Question.
I
Yeah, you're
can.
using...
I think it's a little bit of both.
I'm gonna use the footage for both. Gonna kind of feel like an audition tape.
It's that awful
Feeling it's
Black
Depends on
Mirror
which way it goes, really. Yeah.
That Black Mirror episode.
All right. Well, I'm going to drink my beer and get my loner gash fist.
I hand him the fist. Like you got to be going into the fight with something, man. You're good, but are you that good? Plus now we gotta impress our new boss. I look kind of motion over to our new boss who's still there.
Well, I look at
Necessarily say
Reggie.
he's the boss. He's
Yeah,
just
I look at Reggie and raise my eyebrow. If you're in this, effectively, you're still the boss.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we're in this. What else are we gonna do?
Alright.
Alright. Well,
Unless you want to join Dark Knight, which not super into that idea, but
I
this
mean,
guy
you could
works
do
for
both.
SLA, by the way.
Wouldn't recommend.
Actually,
we could go
would
hang
that
out
be
with
a good
Bomb
idea now? I kind of speak up. I'm like, well, wouldn't that be what? What's your name, dude?
Ogre.
Ogre. Yeah, wouldn't that be what Ogre is looking for?
Well, yeah, I
Yep.
guess.
Maybe we should try to do that.
Ogre, why don't you have any social media?
I laugh and turn around and go back to my drink.
Fine.
You can assume that Ogre is not his real name.
It's Ogreton.
You look like a Kyle. Is your real name Kyle?
Rough.
I'm gonna call you Kyle.
Sorry, I just googled ogre just to see what first thing to come up, and do ogres actually exist? Is number one. So that's faith in
The
humanity.
answer, yes.
No.
Just Google Brian Shaw. No, I'm the only one who follows strongmen. Okay.
Yep.
I don't know him off the top of my head, but I probably would know him if I saw him. It's been a while since I've followed the strongman competitions.
All right.
Who was
Well-
that Dark Knight person that wanted us to join them?
Good question. I have to pull up my notes for that.
I know,
Are
I
they-
was looking at them, so...
Are they still
Do they have
alive?
a name?
Because
I don't think we killed them, did we?
It wasn't Bomb Angel, was it? But she just wanted us to go away because we're being
No, not
assholes.
Bomb Angel. I mean, like, before that. Like, this was, like, the first mission we had where... Remember how, like, we were in that building and the Dark Knight guy was, like, trying to recruit us or something?
Yeah, then I killed him.
You killed him? I thought he, like, escaped or something.
No, the leader of those like rogue.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
the 9th Division. That's right.
Yeah, I
It's
killed
them.
that guy.
They technically weren't Dark Knight. They're their own group.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
9th Division is former shippers that have defected and formed an independent group.
Okay.
Well, that was like 7 months ago, so...
That's a while ago, yeah.
It's only been 7 months.
It only took us
'Cause I
7 months to get fired. It's not
I
bad.
have the dates. That was back in March.
Yep.
Actually, we started in February.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go fight a fucking pig then. You lads can find some scumbags there, and we'll go from there.
I'm definitely coming with you.
Yeah,
What are we
you.
supposed to do? Do we get to make reports still? Like, about...
Do we get to make
Do we
reports?
find out- I
You'll
mean,
lose me. Yes.
do we have to? Do we have to?
No. Like I said, you're not officially and for all intents and purposes. You're just another fucking nobody now. You'll be reporting to me, and I'll be reporting to Slay.
But I mean, maybe Reggie can do some of the reports for you because it makes your life easier.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about Reggie's reports.
They're great.
They're great.
Is that why we got
So-
fired?
What's the plan, boss?
I'm gonna be honest here. I don't really understand what is gonna I don't. Okay.
Just ferret out anything that Slay might be interested in, rumors of, Dark Knight or terrorist bombings or things like that we, might stumble across.
Yeah.
A lot of the stuff that like we used to stumble across when we were finding other things, then get distracted by and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Now we find them and we just give them to Slay.
Yeah. So Reggie,
What
yeah,
we're
you
supposed to
can
do the whole time.
you can look back on prior contacts. You can try and root out something going forward. Again, ostensibly, you can do effectively whatever you want. And in terms of digging up information, that's just roles to do so, to get that information up, and then those will lead you in different areas. So in terms of what you have the option of doing, I would say the first couple of things that you're probably going to be concerned with is just getting sufficiently geared up again. That's probably going to be thing number one. So you're either going to want to figure out a way to obtain the gear or obtain money that will allow you to get the gear. So those are, that's going to probably be priority number one for your group.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, how much money do we have?
I've got 6,280 uni left.
I
That's
got
not bad.
162 uni, 6 shots of rush, 8 shots of ultra violence. This combat knife I got from the lad who got murdered by that bloody dream entity, and a pair of black Air Force Ones.
What year? Maybe we can sell them.
There's teeth.
I was about to
in
say,
the soul.
you think there's good, you think those are in good condition?
There are literal human teeth embedded in them.
Yeah, dino teeth. Okay, well,
4
Let's start-
human teeth.
I guess let's start with what for Shark's got going on and go from there, right?
Oh, we are so fucked. Alright. Oh,
I mean, I
do
think
you-
we could probably take bets or place bets on our guy and maybe earn some extra money.
Oh,
Yeah,
this is so weird hearing all this sober.
I got about 800 left. I bought that gash fist off a guy in the dark alley, and it looks like it's in pretty good shape.
No, it's
So-
not. It's wet on the inside.
Well,
It's really wet. I'm really uncomfortable.
well, maybe we'll wash it, but the glove part. But what I mean is it cuts, which is the important part, and should help you against the pig.
Hi, pig. Alright, well, yeah. I killed a fucking dinosaur. Let's do this. The fucking pig.
Unrelated question: how much is a shot of his drugs on the black market? Is it like more than 50 uni?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
100.
significantly.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're going down a weird
Rush
road here.
is Rush and Ultra. Yeah, Rush is 10 credits.
Holy
so-
shit!
Rush is going to be 12, and Ultra Violence is going to be 25 after the increase.
So 120 and 250 each, respectively.
Yeah.
Can I ask around and or do I have Streetwise? I probably do.
Well, he's-
Can I
would,
make a
would-
Streetwise roll to know what an alternative to that would be that he can use?
Shatter.
Yeah,
Is
Shatter.
it only Shatter?
It's
Is there
Shatter.
other-
Ultraviolence is the prime shit for Slay. It is.
I mean, not necessarily a combat drug, but something that will keep him off his shit. Like he won't be in withdrawal, but he'll
I mean, there's... Is it hard green? It's just the one that...
Hard green prevents you from getting addicted. That's
Yeah.
how I was like. That's how I was like staying off ultra violence.
Right.
And,
I mean,
and
like,
just
street
staying
shit,
on rush. Street shit. There's that Dark Knight one that gives you a +1 to every stat, but it's really bad. Like it wears off in like 2 hours or something.
Like, can I just get him crack? Like,
Crack ain't gonna do it, my man.
Yeah, I know.
You can get him addicted to crack if you want, but then he's addicted to UV rush and crack. Like, that doesn't help.
No.
all right, never mind.
They give fathers crack when they're kids. Like, come on.
We'll become addiction counselors too. So I've done
Yeah.
both.
Yeah.
Well, you do
Yeah,
like
what-
writing notes a lot, Reggie, so
I still have some to do.
yeah, so do I.
Don't get me crack. This ain't elementary school.
I mean, I got some pain away that might help later, but you don't want to get addicted to that.
How much money do you need right now?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I've got drugs for tonight's fight and 2 or 3 more fights. Tonight's fight's gonna lend me 500 unis. Maybe more if I'm savage.
Oh, so you're okay for now then?
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck that pig.
You mean fuck it up, right? You mean
Alright, well. Oh, god damn it. Can I do a streetwise to see if they're gonna do anything to the pig to rig the fight in or out of my favor?
Yeah, you can give me a streetwise roll and see what like the odds of that would be.
Yeah. Okay, so I got, alright, 4 dice plus 4. Wow, okay. So, 13 on the success die,
Mm-hmm.
and 1 skill die success.
Yep. So you, in general, they probably wouldn't rig anything in the pig's favor because you're gonna be the underdog for sure. If anything, they would have probably tried to rig it in your favor, but ain't no one come to you to rig anything, so that probably ain't the case.
Alright. It's a fair fight. Fair fight. Alright. We should probably cut to later on tonight when I'm fighting the pig. How do I break the 4th wall again? Right here.
All right, so we wanna just skip ahead right to the pig fight. Anyone want to do anything, discuss anything, plan anything out?
Is this really what you want to do?
Well,
I mean, I know it's dangerous down here, but there are less dangerous ways to make money.
it's not like you're really giving us any ideas, so
I mean, my idea was this fight, then porn. Like, you lads. I mean, I can look for crime. You want crime?
You can cause some crimes if you want.
No, money-making crime.
I mean, we could always try to,
Do whatever you want.
we could always try to tilt the pig fight in our favor.
you lads do that.
That's an idea. How do you think you would pull that off?
I don't know.
Get the pig drunk.
Yeah. I mean, honestly.
Don't know if that'll help me or hurt me, but I don't know.
What are you trying to do?
If we somehow can, get access to the pig and, tilt the odds in our favor. Wish I said get it drunk, but
Does that work on a pig?
I don't know.
I mean,
Pigs eat like everything, right? So I wonder.
What is for Shrek, and he gets drunk.
I mean, we frothers have a tolerance, but we do get hammered.
Why not just fucking poison it?
Yeah.
Put some bleach in its food or something.
Do you know where Karna pigs live?
Oh, good point.
Bleach is like,
So
this
give it healthy
spicy.
food and then
Spicy.
This is spicy.
give it some vegetables. It won't know what to do.
Pigs live in the bloody sewer.
Right,
You'd
so it's
brushing its
body
teeth
wouldn't
if
be
you
able to-
put bleach in its food.
Bleach is like Sprite for fucking carnivorous bait.
But broccoli though.
It's crispy. It would probably have a tougher time digesting broccoli than it would bleach.
Yes, exactly. Reggie's like, make it constipated. Give it tons of like, I don't know, weird food
Fiber.
that it wouldn't normally eat. Or yeah, I guess. Give it all the beans and it has gas.
Great.
It'll
How
have
long
digestive
do-
problems
how
and
long
it
do
won't
I
have
have-
a focus.
How long do we have till the fight? It appears I have to go out and intimidate a veterinarian on how to kill the Karna pig.
I will do an internet search on what carnivorous pigs are weak to.
All right. So you, as far as in terms of time, you've got. They said they could set up something for you tomorrow. So, you have like 24 hours approximately to potentially plan this out, as long as you let them know that you were intending on fighting the pig.
Yes, I text them specifically saying that I am ready to fuck that pig. Give me 24 hours.
Okay. Like, cool. We'll set it up for tomorrow night.
Oh God.
Right.
Okay.
have to-
All right. So yeah, the plan is gonna be you're gonna try and get a hold of this pig and poison it or do it harm in some way beforehand.
Yeah.
Something not obvious. You can't just go and stab it out and cut out one of its knees. They'll notice that.
Okay. So in terms of your searching, Reggie, there is nobody. There's nobody in the general internet in your searches that has found a successful way to do anything to the pig to cause it harm in terms of like it ingesting something that won't just make it either inconsequential or worse, like even like jamming ultraviolets into the thing or rush or whatever. Like,
Oh yeah, no, I didn't think that would be a good plan.
it is unbelievably. It is possible that if you dosed it with enough like sedative type drugs, like I forgot. Do they have like beet in this version?
I was just looking. I didn't see any type of sedatives or anything. There's really not like negative drugs listed.
Well,
Honesty. I can prevent it from telling the truth, or I can make it tell the truth.
this pig cannot lie.
I will
This
use
pig can't
bonus
lie.
party points to give it hemophilia.
What are your weaknesses?
Boink.
Fuck, I don't speak peg.
I'm going to inject it with hemophilia so it bleeds.
just give it blood thinners.
Yeah.
You could give it uplift and just make it really fucking happy.
I'm not sure that's going to help.
You could
Give
give
it
it.
chocolate. That's not good for dogs. I'm sure it's not good for.
You could give
Do
it.
you
Chocolate's out of our
know?
budget.
Do you know?
You could give it Charmer and make it very charismatic for an hour.
I mean, that would work in your favor if you were going the other direction.
Yeah, if you give it enough charmer, then I won't.
Using it.
Then I. If you give it enough charmer, I won't want to hurt the pig. I can't put on a show.
So then you're going the porn direction.
Depends on how much money.
So, I mean, it definitely stands to reason that there are narcotics here in this world that would effectively sedate something. I would say, based on your research capabilities, Reggie, and Patch's medical knowledge, you can devise that you could probably get enough street level narcotics. If like a street level narcotic would be like 5 uni for a dose for a regular person. So, you can kind of use that as a gauge for how much you might need to sufficiently sedate or dose a carnivorous pig based off of that information.
Like 10 doses, I can.
Carnivorous pigs are the size of rhinos.
Oh,
No, they don't all grow to be that big.
Oh, the one that wrecked Redcap was.
Yeah, it wasn't the size of a rhino, but he was a big boy.
Oh, I just pictured them the size of rhinos.
Nah,
that'd be like horrifying.
Think
More
of-
like wild boars.
Think of like your prize-winning hog at the state fair, but it's like all muscle, and then that's a carnivorous pig.
The feral hogs.
Yes, the
Oh.
the 20 to 40 feral hogs.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
all
no.
right.
So yeah, that's you're
okay.
you're looking at a large hog. I think it's still technically considered like in terms of sizing, it's the same size. Like it's not like a large size if we were going by like D&D sizing or anything like that. Like it is still.
Oh, okay. I'm the same size category as the pig. Oh,
Yep.
well then, okay, I wouldn't be. Unless they show up with like a prize-winning carny pig. Like the thing that just ate a whole slay squad by itself. First Rec's not as concerned.
Okay, but consider the fact that the thing that fought and fucked up you guys was also a regular carnivorous pig. It wasn't a particularly extraordinary pig.
Okay, never mind. Get the.
that is a garden variety carnivorous pig.
All right, get a kilo of black tar heroin. Let's do this.
Yeah, you would probably need at least 20 doses of a street level narcotic to affect a carnivorous pig. And then you gotta, inject it.
Can't just eat it.
I mean, maybe
Not if you want it
you
strong.
might be able to trick him into eating it. That is possible.
Yeah, we'll get a dead body, fill the condoms with the drugs, feed it to the pig.
They got it in pill form?
I could buy a Boopa Fist. I was thinking about getting a Boopa Fist just to help heal people, but
Yeah, I mean, you could definitely get a narcotic in a pill form or powder form. Like, yeah, definitely.
Maybe we just pay somebody to put it in the food.
and someone would know, and then we'd have to kill them afterwards if we
That's
just
fine.
do it ourselves.
Yeah, whatever.
I mean, we can talk. I mean, Reggie's pretty good at talking, and I can probably try to, if she can, or if he can distract someone, I can try to sneak a dose in.
I mean, the things live in the sewer. They eat shite and garbage. No one's gonna notice if you get it in his trough.
Well, how are they gonna do? Have this thing in a cage while we wait or something?
There's a good chance of that.
I mean,
Yeah.
so I'm assuming they're gonna have it like caged up, and then we'd have to.
Yeah, so we just not too long before the fight, the two of us we kind of go backstage. You kind of distract people, do the talky thing, and I can
Yeah.
I know the dosage. I can slip some tranquilizer into their food, or into its food, or it.
All right.
Okay. So, how much did you say it was?
You'd probably be looking at 20 doses, 5 unis each, so you're looking at 100 uni.
Okay, I can swing that.
Well, since I'm down to put in 20 uni towards this.
I got it.
Oh, okay. All right.
You'll probably have to do the actually going through and buying it though, because you know the people. But
I did buy heroin, so I know where to get
I
heroin.
might be able to.
Oh yeah, Reggie knows Julian.
oh yeah, you know Julian. Julian's holding
I'm imagining Julian as Julian from
from Trailer Park
Jenna
Boys.
Marbles and Julian. Yeah.
Oh, I was picturing Julian from Trailer Park Boys.
Julian from Trailer Park Boys would not be dealing in heroin.
No,
He'd be
that's
selling
right.
I don't
weed.
really even remember where I got the name from, to be honest.
Yeah.
It probably was just in the book somewhere.
Like,
I have no idea.
But yeah, your contact with Julian could definitely get you. Either he has it or he can get you somebody who has it.
Yeah.
It's like so you just decided to do a fuckload of drugs then? Is this this the plan?
Yeah.
It's like okay, Reg. Well, just take it easy with this stuff, okay? Like one at a time. It's pretty serious shit.
All right. Yeah, I got it.
All right, you set up the deal with him, and he can arrange for the sale of the drugs.
Yes.
I would like one drug, please.
One drug, please.
He's like calling the suicide hotline. Like, I got this friend.
I think Reggie's gonna kill himself.
Reggie has been kind of depressed, so he's trying to not be.
I mean, well, at least you're not fighting a pig naked in a bar, so you're handling it better than I am.
I would expect nothing less from you.
I'm not gonna be naked. I'll have pants on.
All right. But not my pants, because we've learned you can't fit into my clothes or my armor.
You have like backwards knees. You're a bird person.
Just thinking that, like, which way do their knees go?
Yeah, like that'd be
That
awkward, even if we are the same size.
I mean, you can wear them backwards, and
Yeah.
All right,
I
so
don't know. Somehow I figured out how to wear pants.
so if you want to figure out where the pig is being kept, you will have to kind of go to the area of the fight, which is back more up around where for Shrek lives. Because I assume you were taking these fights in your neighborhood, correct, for Shrek?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you'll
I
you'll have to go back up his way and hit the beat, as so to speak. Ask around.
well, I'm not gonna do it because that would be sus.
Yeah, I'm gonna fight this pig. So where are they keeping the pig?
You just want to size it up before the.
I want to talk
no,
some
actually
shit to
that
it.
works. I want to see the pig before I place bets. If it's a little piglet, I'm not gonna bet on it. that could kind of work.
Now you're thinking like ne'er-do-wells.
I've been thinking like a ne'er-do-well this whole time.
That's true, fair.
Reggie's slowly devolving into not so nice.
I'm gonna try and have less of a filter now.
All right, so was that the plan, heading back to for Shrek's neighborhood?
Yeah.
Okay. 20 more unis for each of you. Take the shift blocks back up.
Yay.
So for Shrek, since this is your neighborhood, is there like a neighborhood bar hangout that they might be asking around at?
There would be a neighborhood bar because it's a poor area, so you need a place where people can spend all their money trying to numb themselves. You know what? Since I know Alan, the taxi driver, I'm gonna say there's like a taxi hub in for Shrek's neighborhood.
Okay.
And there's also rumors of a creepy white rat.
Okay. Do you have
the one that lived there?
Do you have
the one
a bar name for one that people would frequent that they can start asking around at?
Boots.
Boots. Got it. And for Shrek, you also know that the organizer of the pig fight, the guy who asked you, is a street urchin by the name of Acid Larry.
Yeah.
Fucking Acid Larry.
Is that because he does acid? Or...
No, someone threw battery acid at his face.
All right, you head back up. You go into Boots Tavern. It is later on in the evening at this point, so probably peak hours. Definitely lots of people drinking. Loud music playing from a very shitty stereo system. People doing drugs out in the open. It's, you know, top-notch squalor as far as, you know, you would see in your operative days. So this seems like a good spot to start searching around for some info.
All right, you lads do your thing. I'm gonna go get some peanuts and see if Jenna's here. Jenna with the fat ass. Aye.
So, I guess I'll try to play some bets.
Okay, so you're looking to bet, try and find somebody who will take bets for Shrek's fight?
Yeah.
Okay, so you start looking around for a bookie.
Yep.
What's the gather info skill here? Streetwise, duh. Streetwise. Give me a streetwise check.
Okay. What's that? Knowledge?
Yeah. No, I think it's. Let me see.
I have it. It's
Yeah, it's knowledge. Knowledge based.
It's knowledge based.
Well, that's +4 then, or +6.
Hang on a second. I gotta pull up a screen that'll give me the result for it. There we go. Okay. +6, you said?
Yep.
Okay. You start asking around. It's not a terribly difficult thing to ask for somebody to try and take your money and bet on a fight. So we'll say that the target number for that was 8, which makes sense. So yeah, you find somebody who's willing to take some money. You see a guy off in the corner. Looks pretty strung out. He has kind of like very kind of stringy blonde hair. He looks like he is in his 50s.
Oh.
and he's just like, he's got like a brown coat on that's kind of tattered up, but he's got like a notebook, and every once in a while you kind of like watch and you see somebody kind of come up to him, and they kind of, they give him some, they kind of talk. He writes down some stuff in the book, and then they go away. And every once in a while you'll see people handing him money. Every once in a while you'll see him handing money to people. So you figure that this is your guy.
I go up to him. Like, any action on the frother?
He narrows his eyes and he kind of like looks up at you and he's like, you're new here. I haven't seen you before.
Yeah, just got here. I'm from around town, but I'll be here from now on.
It's like, so you're talking about the pig fight?
Uh-huh.
It's like, how much you looking to put down?
Well, what kind of action can you handle?
He says, it's like, I can cover you. I can cover you. Don't worry. It's like, it's like pigs 3-1.
To win? Wait.
Yes, of course, to win.
Okay.
Have you seen a carnivorous pig?
The pig's the underdog?
No, he's a 3-1 favorite. So if you bet 300 on the pig, you'll get 100 back.
Okay. I'll
And
bet
if you
on the other
bet
guy.
100 on the frother, you'll get 300.
Okay. Give me 300 on the goofy frother there. He looks good.
He sticks out his hand. He's like, new customers pay up front.
Oh, yeah. Here. I pay him.
Okay. So you give him his 300 uni. He tucks it in his coat. He's like, best of luck. Patch, what are you doing?
I'm trying to see if I can. Well, first I'm surveying the room, looking for anything, anything like. Well, no. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to get back to where the pigs are. Yeah.
Okay, so you find shady things. So you're trying to find out where the pig is being kept.
Yeah, by just kind of looking around, seeing if there's like doors that like. Are there any fights going on before it or anything like that, or?
The fights usually typically take place out in the street.
Okay.
So they take place out in the open. There are some fights that are going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
They are taking place like half a block-ish away. So like you get there's like the bar, and then you walk a little bit, and then there's like the crowd, and then you can kind of hear the, from down the road. So they don't take place here. They take place out in the street.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so I was looking to see if there's any type of back room or anything to this bar that maybe the pig could be in.
There is a back room here.
Okay. I'm not good at this, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna keep an eye out, wait till no one's really looking, and then try to see if I can slip in.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Okay, 2 plus 5. Oh.
God damn.
Plus 5. So that's, I'm not sure what the DC would be, but that's what?
So 12, 13,
12, 13,
15, 15.
15.
All right, cool. Yeah, so you find there's a lot of fucking chaos that goes on at this bar. So, you find a spot where nobody is looking over this way. The door's unlocked. You go in. Pretty easy. You go in. It's a storage room. Beer, booze. There's a baseball bat over there. Like there's a conspicuous absence of carnivorous pig in this room. So they're not keeping it here.
Oh, damn it. Okay. And there doesn't seem to be any other doors or anything in this area.
There's a door out the back that leads to an alleyway.
Okay. Then I grab a bottle of booze off the shelf, shove it under my shirt, and walk out the back door.
Okay. You step out the back into an alley. You see that the alley kind of extends out in both directions. But in the direction towards the fight, you do see that there's kind of like a break in the, like, like the building turns out in the street. There's kind of like almost like a lot where there's kind of like, you can see like a rusty car in there. And then there is a building on the other side of it. And in the back area, you see someone kind of standing around in some very, like, it looks like, like a motorcycle jacket, and like you can tell, like, based on your training and your experience, it's like light armor, and it looks like maybe he's guarding the door.
Okay. There's not a lot of cap. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna try walk up and just kind of bat my eyes and say, why are you just hanging out in this alley?
Seduction. Give me a seduction check.
A what? Sorry, I just didn't hear it.
Seduction.
Oh, okay.
Batting them eyes. That's seduction, baby.
Is there seduction?
Yup.
Yes.
Seduction is a skill.
Okay.
It is.
Then I have 0 skill. My charisma is 2 though, and I'm pretty. I don't know if that does anything.
That will add a +1.
So 6 and a 4. My charisma is 2, so 8 and a 4 and a +1, so 9 and a.
He kind of like looks you over a little bit. It's like, get lost.
And I pull the whiskey bottle that I just took out under my thing. I'm like, eh?
He narrows his eyes a little bit, and he's like, what do you want for that?
I want to see what's in the building.
It's like, he smirks a little bit, and he's like, yeah, if you want me to deal with Acid Larry, you're gonna have to give me more than a bottle of whiskey, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Yeah, definitely.
God.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Kind of like looks left, looks right. It's like, okay then.
I make out with the weird guard dude.
Oh, you're not making out with them.
Oh, okay. I hook up with the weird guard dude in the
I
alley.
mean, well, not hooking up, but there'll be some oral favors.
Yikes.
So if you agree to do that,
Oh yeah.
all right, cool. Okay,
This is
and
for Trek's life.
all right, so that and the bottle of whiskey.
Plus, I spent like a month on a planet with lizards.
I got like the weirdest fucking deja vu about this. I feel like we've had this conversation.
I think we did talk about role playing, like hookups with players and DMs.
That's so weird. I don't know.
Probably. But Fade to Black.
Yes, precisely.
Usually it's Perry that hooks up with weird aliens.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah,
I made a character that's the high charisma in another campaign, and literally haven't flirted with anybody, and everyone just assumes I'm a flirt, and I'm like, show me once in this entire campaign.
All right, so you
I thought you were gonna ask me to help, but you got it.
That was the initial plan, and then things went out of control as they always do.
All right, so yeah, you do what you need to do. He takes the bottle of whiskey and he fucks off. Leaves the back door open for you, so to speak.
Yeah, so I go in. Is there a pig in here? If not, oh well.
No, so yeah, you go inside, and chained to the wall is a sizable and pretty ornery looking carnivorous pig. He kind of like, you step in, and then like you like look in like the corner of the room, you see the pig, and it like looks up at you, and like, and then it just like starts to try and charge you, and like hits the wall. The chain around its neck kind of like buckles a little bit, but it holds. And you can tell like the plate on the wall like is kind of like half tilted off, like one of the bolts is loose on it. So this is a tentative grasp that this chain has on this pig, but it is holding currently.
Okay. Is there any?
Paul?
Yes.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh, go ahead. You can go.
Of all the things to cut corners on, really.
This is a fly-by-night operation for Shrek. All right. Is there
any type of its food or anything on the ground, or did?
You see some like splotches of blood and shit, but like whatever was there is gone. Looks completely clean. So yeah, it doesn't ration its food. It just like it does what it needs to do. You think you see like a little like piece of a rat tail around, so you whether that is an actual rat tail or a hairstyle, I'll leave that up to your own choosing. But you see one kind of laying around. You figure that's what it had eaten last.
Okay. Then yeah, I take the bundles of heroin out and take if I can, and kind of just chuck it towards it, see if it.
Throw it at it like a flower bomb.
Yeah, chuck it towards it like in front of its face.
All right, so yeah, like you like just chuck the thing at the pig's face.
Needle. Well, I probably could have access needles, but I'm not getting close enough to inject that pig.
Right. So.
Because if I fail, for Shrek's going to be doing that.
I mean, I could just bring you some food if you need.
All right, yeah, you throw the heroin in the pig's face, and like poof, and like coughs a little bit, like bah! And it's like, and it like does start to kind of like lick and whatnot, some of it, but it's like dry, so it like can't like do it like very quickly, but it is consuming it. Like the mission is working here somewhat.
Okay. Yeah, and then I'm pretty good at zoology, so once I see it's like starting to eat it, does it look like it having any type of effect, or starting to like?
So it starts off as kind of like licking it off, kind of like trying to go after you again, and then it like kind of like dips down into that, and like more on its face, and it tries to go for you again, and kind of in between those intervals, it does seem like it's kind of slowing down.
Okay. Once I get confirmation of that, I don't want to waste any more time here, so I'm gonna slip back out the door.
Okay. Yeah. So you slip back out and let it do what it's gonna do.
Go back to the bar and. How much would a shot cost? I need something to walk
5 uni.
Yeah. Of the worst tasting whiskey they have.
All right, so for Shrek, you're kind of just laying low and like mingling in with people and whatnot, and you see like Patch like slip through like into a back room, and then after a little bit, do you walk in through the front door, Patch, or do you go back in through the back?
I go back in through the front door.
Okay, you see like you look and see Patch come back in through the front door after a little bit, and then kind of like very sour look on their face, goes up to the bar, gets a drink.
You better win this fight.
Reggie, what you doing?
Well, I guess I'm not needed. You took care of it yourself. You don't have to tell me how.
Yeah.
And then he winks.
Ogre?
But, I mean, you can still see if there's any. I mean, you can start searching for leads. There's a lot of shady stuff going down. So.
Sure, I guess I'll just kind of, I don't know, talk to the. Is there a bartender? I'm assuming.
I mean, yeah, there's bartender, there's other bar patrons. You can just kind of, you know, mingle with people while all of this is going on.
Yeah.
So that would be street. What was that, Perry?
Oh, sorry, no, I'm just gonna go with Reggie to the bar.
Okay. So give me a streetwise check, Reg.
Well, that's not gonna do any good.
Oh.
I've got streetwise.
Well. Then you can do it in his stead if you want, Ogre.
I need to use my experience points and get some.
That would be a good idea.
Yep. I just never have time before the game.
What's your bonus on that, Ogre?
+2.
+2. Okay. Are you looking for anything specific? In terms of any type of particular jobs or leads or anything like that?
I'm not sure what Reggie's looking for, but I mean, just in like conversation, I'll maybe say to the bartender or whatever. Like, I keep hearing this name, Acid Larry. What do you know about him?
It's like, oh, Acid Larry sets up the fights around here. It's just organizes them, helps take the bets. I think he does some little other shit on the side, like maybe some drug running and stuff like that too. But
Okay.
mostly does the fight stuff for fun.
Reggie, what were you looking for?
Yeah. I don't know. I have no idea, to be honest with you. I don't have anything to add at the moment.
So, Ogre, you sense that Reggie is a little bit out of his element in this kind of underground scene, which is probably not that surprising to you, considering Neophron's predisposition for kind of more official settings and given Reggie's background. But you can tell that he is having a little bit of a hard time.
Is everything okay, Reggie?
I'm fine.
I get that this is probably new to you, but I mean, this is life on Mort. I mean, I know you learn fast, but I mean, if you have any problems, and this is why we're a team.
Oh no, I don't have a problem with all of this. I think it's I'm used to having a task. Tasks make sense to me.
Right.
Blindly walking into a place and assuming there's a task, trying to figure out what it is, my brain hasn't totally wired to that yet.
Well, think of it this way. You're just basically doing what you would do had you never met me. Just make money any way you can figure out how. If that's crime, so be it. But that's what we're trying to dig up. Is anti-slay activity. That's what's going on here.
Yeah, well. That's it, I don't have anything to add.
Okay. So you go through the evening. Archer, you set up your bets. Patch, you rig the pig. For Shrek, you just hang out. Reggie Ogre.
I make out with the bar's floozy and then do drugs in the bathroom.
You make out at the bar's floozy.
I make out with the you know, one of the many super promiscuous women or feminine folk who frequent dirty bars, like you do. And then I take both my drugs before my fight.
Okay, so you take a load up of Kickstart and a load up of Rush.
Yeah, ultra violence and rush.
For a Kickstart, sorry, Ultra Balance Rush,
Hard,
not Kickstart.
a hard green, balance it out.
All right.
Headbutt the bathroom mirror and shatter it.
It's one of those mirrors that's like shiny metal and not glass, so you just you just dent it because fuckers like you like to headbutt the mirrors. So they decided to they decided to do that instead.
That is fair.
All right. So y'all get head outside for the main event.
Before violence happens, what's the stats on like the Carnage Fist or whatever it is?
Gash Fist.
Gash Fist.
The Gash Fist is... Gash Fist is 1d10 minus 1 damage with a minimum damage of 3, armor damage of 1.
That's a handy little thing. Thanks.
Okay. So... Yes, Reggie?
Well, this is random. I can ask after. It doesn't really have to do with this, because it's not gonna... It's probably not gonna help.
You can still ask now if you want.
Whatever it is, do it.
Well, no, I because I was looking at the feather point rapier thing, and it sounds like it's something that Neophrons like just have that isn't like a slay weapon, so I didn't know if I still actually have that. And then I also wasn't sure if that was something only Neophrons can use, or if I can just like let for Shrek use it anyways, if I did still have it.
Well, Nitro Hatred uses one.
Yeah, feather. I mean, a weapon can be used by anybody. It is considered culturally disrespectful for somebody else to use a non-Neophron to use one, if that matters to you. However, the feather point rapier was made for Neophrons by Slay Industries, so it is still a Slay issued weapon that would have been confiscated as well.
Well, it says Neophrons are trained from birth in the art of the rapier.
Right, but the feather point rapier is basically like a vibro saber in rapier form. It is a powered weapon. So it is otherwise you'd be looking at generic unpowered melee weapon is what a regular rapier would be, which is what Neophrons would be trained in.
Okay.
Yeah, that is effectively a sword. It's not, what makes it extra powerful and has the ability to do, 1d10 minus 1 damage is the fact that it's a powered weapon. So that's where the Slay part comes in, because they basically take weapons and then they juice them up so they can punch through armor and, do extra damage and things like that. That's their MO. Most melee weapons are either powered or like a Mac knife where it has it's designed in a way to cut through armor or at least damage it in some sort of way, and it's hyper over designed. That's what makes them so expensive. So that would have been a Slayish weapon. It would have been that would have been confiscated as well. Okay, but good question.
Well, that's extra insulting.
All right, so as you show up at the street, the carnivorous pig is let out. It's definitely kind of laboring, it's And as you guys are kind of out in the crowd, you know, you're like, what's up with the pig? You know, you're hearing kind of grumbles, like people kind of know, like it's a little, but it seems like for Shrek, and it's still like, like it's kind of like yanking on the chain of the guy that's leading it out, and the guy kind of like just like drops the chain and kind of like bolts out.
Okay. I would just like to make an interrogate test to just fucking barbarian scream at the pig.
You mean an intimidate check?
Okay. I have intimidate's a thing.
Well, yeah, because interrogate is like you're trying to get information from the pig.
Okay, I'm not trained in intimidate, so I'm just going.
Are you high right now, pig? Pig's like, yeah.
Who wrote in that spider web?
I'll interrogate it in the middle of the fight. I will save that for later.
Oh, I've got to put a let's see, a third eye token out here so that they can see it on the map.
Oh, there's a fucking battle map. Great.
And I'll just turn off the dynamic lighting for this. I need it off. Save. Boom. There we go. And then I just gotta adjust it for the fine people at home.
Where'd I go? Oh, there I am. Oh, hi, pig.
Oh, hi, pig.
Oh, I'm a wild pig. Okay. So, yeah, you like, Acid Larry comes kind of ambling out from, like, the fucking passenger side door of that fucking junker car there. It's like, all right, time for main event of the evening. In the red corner, we have the druggy junkie menace, the froth up brother for Shrek. And in this corner, we have the pig just goes for you. He doesn't care about an introduction. So give me an initiative check.
That's fine. Finally. First honest thing I've had to deal with since fucking Power War 3 or whatever it was called.
Doubler 3.
Okay. Doubler 3, yeah. Okay, so that's
Would leadership work in this instance if or oratory or something if I yelled out like "Go for Shrek"?
You could try and coach him if you want. I don't think that would be unreasonable. Oh, good roll.
Go for the pig.
I am on all the drugs.
Do the drugs give you a bonus to initiative?
They buff my cool and my dexterity.
Okay. Well, then yeah, you're gonna go first. So
yeah. For Shrek, for Shrek, when he does this combination of drugs, he looks like when Geralt goes beast mode in The Witcher.
Okay. So Reggie, for you to start it off, because you're not really in this fight, I'll give you one leadership check, and then that will kind of be the pass or fail for the fight.
Okay. Oh no.
Yeah, oh wow.
That face.
Reggie's like, wow, that pig looks bigger in real life than I thought it would.
I mean, it's a +7.
Yeah.
I can re-roll the 1.
You could if you want.
There. +7.
Okay. For Shrek, you can take a +1 to your success die rolls for the fight.
For the fight? Okay.
Yep.
Well, thanks, guys. The power of friendship, I'm going to slaughter this pig.
All right. So pig has to declare first, so the pig is going to charge you. Big surprise. And then you have your 2 actions.
Acro dodge, close, and fist.
Okay. Add our turns here. Pull up the turn tracker just so I got it. Oh, I got to clear out the previous one. Remove all turns. Clear. add turns, and then add a second turn for first strike again. So one's at a 0, and then one's at 17, and then this pig here. 6. Okay, enter. Enter. Okay, and then start descending. Okay, so you're gonna do the acro dodge first, and then you're gonna punch him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and give me your acro dodge.
Yeah, so I assume we just kind of like meet in the middle here.
Well, if you're dodging acrobatically, then you're not moving. You're just, I guess you can step forward, but.
Yeah, you can close like, yeah, I can close like 2 spaces.
Yeah, that's true. You can move your closing distance, so yeah.
Well, so I basically start Naruto running at it.
All right. Yeah, and it kind of like fucking ambles over to you, and he's gonna try and gore you.
That's fine. -4 to his attacks.
Okay.
On top of whatever the heroin did.
Yep. Okay, so yeah, he kind of like ambles forward. He goes to swing, but like he doesn't kind of come at you in a straight line. He kind of like fucking wobbles around, and you can pretty easily kind of get out of the way of him, and he like goes right past you.
All right. I will roll to fist.
Okay.
Punch
that pig.
Fist that pig.
Okay. Unarmed and melee are the same, so doesn't matter. Huh. 4 dice plus 7. So an 11 on the success die, and a 10, a 12, and another 11.
Okay. Let me just make sure that I don't think there's any negatives. In any case, you're going to hit probably at least once. So, hand to attack modifiers. Charging a target. No, target charged you or moved more than their closing speed. So you do have a -1 to your success die on that. Is that +7 including Reggie's leadership?
Oh, no.
Okay.
So
+8 on the success?
yeah.
Good.
So with a +8 on the success die.
Okay, good. Because you needed that. Okay, you connect. And you had 2 skill die successes.
Okay, so that's like +1? +2?
Plus 2 damage, yes.
Okay. Alrighty! 7 points of damage, 1 AP.
You rolled 1d10 plus 1. I think it's 1d10 minus 1.
But +2. Because of the skill die.
Yep. Okay, sorry, I forgot you. Yep.
Net gain.
You got it.
Yeah.
You got it. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Okay, so it takes. Okay, yeah, it ambles by you. Poof! You punch into the side of it. You land a good shot, but it's still got plenty more to, plenty more to offer.
That's a lot. That's a lot of meat.
All right. So top of the rounds. Pig declares first. It's gonna try and gore you again. It's not gonna charge. It's it's not gonna charge. It's gonna gore you. So your 2 actions.
Acro dodge and
Nope.
attempt to.
You can't acro dodge every round. We already discussed this. Remember?
Oh yes, that's right. Okay. Well, melee block.
So combat defense.
Yeah, so combat defense, and then you know, I need to get sponsorship, so I'm going to do something stupid. I'm going to attempt to ride the pig.
Okay.
Like a rodeo. I'm not going to actually fuck the pig
Yet.
yet.
Okay.
I'm just going to attempt to ride it and like see if I can like make it like run into the car or something.
All right. All right. So that's what, a -2 to its roll then for the combat dodge.
Yep, -2. This is gonna hurt.
All right. So 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna hit. So yeah, it turns around, gores up into you. This time it lands. It's kind of like right near you. It's got range, like it can swing in. You try and get out of the way. You try and deflect some of it, but it just kind of fucking overpowers you. Two, 3. You have no armor, so and it's strength 5, so 15 damage.
Oh.
And then halved because of your UV.
Okay. Well, that hurt.
Yeah. So y'all watch as like this thing kind of like just turns rounds like back around him for Shrek, and just like gores him like through like like his side, like his hip basically, and like kind of pull back out.
Okay. Yeah. I would like to attempt to make an unarmed combat roll to take the pigs back.
All right. Go ahead.
So, yeah. Alrighty. So, Okay. Let's see. This is a really ridiculous thing, but I do have a +8. So I have a 16 on the success die.
Okay.
And a 14, an 11, and a 12.
Okay. I mean, you definitely succeed. I'm just looking to see what the if there's grapple rules here,
Yeah, I want to be on the pig's back.
Flow chart like in Pathfinder, that's always fun.
Want to be on the pig's back, preferably hold on to those big ass horns and then attempt to steer it on my next turn.
So, all right. I don't see anything in here for grappling. Let me just double check quick. If not, then we will just make up our own shit, which is totally fine. Okay. All right. So I would say that you're successfully on the pig's back.
Okay.
And it is going to have to try and it's going to have to devote time to trying to throw you off of it. It can't attack you in its current state. You gore it, like it gores you in the side, but then still you kind of like jump over its second attempt to like gore at you, and you land like on its back. The crowd definitely does appreciate this, kind of whooping and hollering. So next round, the pig's attempt is going to be to try and shake you off.
Okay.
What are you going to be doing with your 2? You're going to try and steer it?
Yes, I'm going to try to stay on and steer it.
Okay. You gonna be doing that with both of your actions, or?
Well, first to stay on.
Okay.
The second action is to steer.
Well, so I figure the way it's gonna work is that when the pig tries to shake you off, it's gonna probably be some sort of contested check.
That's fair.
So it'll be, a contested check for that. And then, so that would not be an action for you to have to stay on that. So if you wanted to take 2 actions, you know, like to both, like to try and steer this thing both ways, then that would be, you know, I think reasonable.
Yeah. I'm going to just I'm going to attempt to steer this thing through that Cadillac.
Do you have any ranks in any drive skills?
I actually do.
Because I think for the sake of this, I think this would be. Give me a drive civilian check.
Pig is not in the military, so
Doesn't have
But
crits.
if this pig went to camp, I'd be in trouble.
Because there isn't. I don't think there's like. There's
civilian
not like
pig,
a.
so we're good.
There's not like an animal handling rule. So let's just make it a drive.
Okay. All right. Lads, I'm First Shrek, and this is Jackass. All right. Well, I have a +7 to it thanks to drugs and Reggie's power of friendship.
Okay.
I would like to re-roll that natural 1.
Yeah. So spending the luck, you can re-roll all of the skill die or one of the success die. So you'd have to re-roll both of your skill die.
I'll re-roll both the skill die then.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey!
Okay.
Great success.
Okay. So I'll say, because you had 2 skill die successes, I'll say you can, you know, the actual successes, it's closing speed. Every success beyond that is 1 up to its total rushing speed. So I'd say you can move it 4 spaces.
Okay. Yeah. Give me if I can move it diagonally, just let's see.
So like this.
Yep.
3.
Just
And then you want him to like send him like in through the door of the car, or are you trying to like have him hit the side of it?
I want him to go nose first into the side of it. If Acid Larry's still in there, even better.
Acid Larry got out, but
Good.
that's still pretty funny. Okay, so yeah, it kind of thuds into the side of the car. So hang on. All right. Yeah, it goes crashing into the car, actually pretty hard. The window kind of in the side shatters. You have to hold on to it really tight to not like it thrown through it. But it slams into it fairly considerably. So, and then its turn. It's gonna try and throw you off. So for this, I think it's just gonna have to. Simplest thing is gonna have to be a contested strength check. So just roll a d10, add your strength, and then that's gonna determine who wins.
Rerolling.
Okay.
I got an 11.
Okay. Yeah, so it slams into the side of the car so hard that it does kind of jar you and throw you off. You kind of like land, next to it here. So you are off the pig now.
I gotta get back on. Okay.
So your last declared thing was continuing to ride it. So since you can't do that anymore, you can do an auxiliary action or move your closing speed.
Okay. I'm gonna move my closing speed. How tall is this car?
It's 5.5 feet tall.
Okay, so all right. Well, pig's not gonna. All right, I'm gonna be a showboating asshole and get the high ground.
Okay, so you're gonna like hop up onto the car.
Yeah.
Okay.
There. Yeah, I'm on the car.
Okay. Okay. So next round, what are your declared actions? Actually, so Pig first. Pig's gonna try and get up on the car to get to you.
Um. Damn. Big mistake.
Where do I go?
I'm not into. I just realized I could have stayed closer to the pig, and when the pig got on its hind legs, I could have kicked it in the face and knocked on its back. Oh well. Um. I would like to attempt to do some kind of reverse 619 Superman punch through the window and try punch the pig in the stomach as it's trying to hop onto the car.
Okay. So you get 2 actions. So you're gonna take one first, then the pig's gonna go, and then you're gonna get your second action. So, what are you gonna do with your 2 actions, respectively?
Okay. Well, um, you know what? It's a new round. It's every other round. I'm just going to attempt to acrobat dodge and then knock the pig off of the car.
Okay. Okay, so you've got your acro dodge. The pig moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It can't get to you in time. And then your second action is to knock the pig off the car. So.
Yeah. Pig seems to have shaky footing right now. I'm gonna try and charge and punch it in the snout and fuck up its balance and its face.
Okay. So are you going to be trying to damage it, or are you just trying to push it off the car, or both?
If I can I use the fist and do both?
Sure. It'll just be more difficult, but yes, you can.
Okay. Well, here goes nothing. I hope this is exciting for you guys. Alrighty. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to decide how many successes you're going to devote to doing damage and how many successes you're going to devote to pushing this thing.
Okay. I am going to devote. I'm going to devote. I'm going to devote 1 success to doing damage with my fist.
Mm-hmm.
And then, is an 11 enough for a skill die success on this?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to devote 3 successes to launching the pig off the car.
Okay, so you only have 3 each skill die success you can devote to moving the pig. The success die just means you succeed. You've just accomplished your goal. So if you want to spend any extra skill dice for extra damage, then you can do that, or you can spend it on pushing the pig.
Okay, so but I can do regular damage and just use the
you would
rest
just
on
do
pushing the pig?
Yeah, you would just deal the basic damage. You wouldn't do any extra.
Okay, basic damage and launch the pig.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your 1d10 minus 1.
5, 1 armor damage. let that pig fly.
Okay, so you move it back. We'll say a meter per spot. So yeah, you kind of like run in and like uppercut it, and that kind of sends the pig like it doesn't really like dramatically like go flying because it's such a big fucking thing. Like you can't like you're not throwing the mass that hard, but you kind of like hit it and it kind of like slides and like rolls down the hood and like lands on the fucking ground, and kind of like squeals out, gets pretty mad. So that is that's the turn.
Yeah, I used my movement to like charge and get momentum.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right. Top of the order. What are your the pig is going to climb back on the car.
Um. I'm going to use 2 actions.
Yeah.
One to punch, and the other to mount.
Okay.
Not sexually. I'm going to attempt to drive it again next turn.
Okay. Are you going to try and punch it first?
Yes, first punch, and then hop on it.
Okay. So your action first off. Are you charging it? Because closing speed, I don't think you have a closing speed of 3.
Yeah, I'll WWE it. I'll hop onto the pig.
All right,
And-
so like you're doing like a diving punch on it, basically.
Yeah,
All right.
Roman Reigns punch.
So you get -1 to the success die for that, but you get +1 an extra skill die success if you succeed.
Okay. All right. So that is 16 on my success die.
Okay. So that's gonna hit, and you're gonna get 4 successes total.
All right, and that is +4 to damage.
Plus 6 to damage, actually.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
12 damage, 1 AP. If it's still alive, I'm now going to get in position to drive the pig.
Alright, so 12 damage, so 6. Okay. Alright, it is still alive. So you are going to... Yeah, you're gonna do that. So yeah, you kind of like slam, boom, like you nail the fucking thing. And then it, it kind of like staggers, and then it like it grunts at you. It seems like its head's a little more clear now, because you've beaten it sober basically. But it kind of turns around and goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It climbs up on top of the car now.
Oh, it's learning.
So your second action to ride it, but I don't think you're gonna really be able to get within a range to be able to do so.
To grab onto it? 1.
Yeah, but you're climbing onto a car. Closing speed as far as that goes. Like, we weren't really playing hindering terrain into it too much. I feel like you could get up to it, but to grab
Can I roll? Can I roll parkour?
Okay, you can give me an athletics check. We'll see.
Athletics? Okay. Box jump. I like that.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Athletics. Well, this probably isn't going to go well.
Wow.
What? Oh.
All right. Yeah, okay. I'll say you get up on the car. So you get up and you try and jump on the pig again.
Yeah. On the pig. How you want to roll that?
Unarmed combat.
Yes, sir. Okay, 14 on the skill die success. 14 on the success die. 1 skill die success, and that's it.
Okay. You are on the back of the pig.
Okay, I'm on the back of the pig.
You get on his back again. Next round.
That's a building across the street from us, right?
Yep.
Does it have windows?
The front of it does not.
Good.
So you're gonna try and steer the pig?
Next round, I'm going to attempt to steer the pig into that building.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'm going to attempt to Evel Knievel the pig face first into the street.
Alright, so you're just gonna try and slam it into the ground, basically?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That can be your first action. What's gonna be your second action? Five, 4.
Punch the pig.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right.
Pig's gonna try and throw you off, so give me an opposed strength check. Or actually, you get your thing first. You get to try and slam the peg down. So drive again.
Nat 10?
Okay.
Yeah. So, Nat 10, 15, and an 18.
All right. So yeah, you kind of like lead the pig off and kind of slam it down to the ground. However, when you do this, you will get thrown off of it. You're like throwing it face first into the concrete. You're not gonna stay on the pig after that.
Yeah, that's fine. I basically Azumi dropped the pig.
Yeah. So yeah, you throw it down. It like thuds off the ground, but it doesn't seem to be any worse for wear. So it gets up. You're off of it, so it's just gonna move back a little bit.
Okay.
And then your second action is to punch.
Punch. Can I do an auxiliary to close?
Well, so you can move your closing speed when you punch. So yeah, you can attack it.
All right, here we go. Thank you
Or
for
you can
your
charge it.
patience. What's charging do for me again?
You get a -1 to the success die roll, but you get a +1 skill die success if you succeed.
Fuck it, let's do it.
Okay.
Well, so is an 11 enough?
Did you count the -1 to the skill die?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, so 11 will succeed.
Okay, and then I have 2 skill die successes, thanks to charging.
Yes, you do. So that's +2 damage.
Six damage, 1 AP.
Okay. Okay, yeah, you run in, you smack it again. It's still up, it's still mad. But it has been fucked up, like it's been hit pretty considerably, multiple times. So like you've definitely done a lot of work on it.
Thought spiking the pig would do damage. Oh well.
Next round.
Next round. Okay. Punch pig acro dodge.
Okay. I assume the acro dodge is going to come first?
Yes.
Okay. All right, pig's gonna try and gore you. I should have said that first, but you probably guessed.
I mean, I assume so, unless it was going to break out a hacking roll for some reason.
Well, it is in a way. All right. So how much is the negative to the roll for that?
4, sir.
Okay.
Should have upped my acrobatics. Oh well.
All right. Yeah. So you get out of its way. It moves past you. You can go ahead and take a shot.
Shot taken. Wow. Okay. So that is a 17 on the skill die success.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 skill.
17 on the success die, 2 skill die successes.
Yeah.
Okay.
17. Yeah. One, I succeed, 2 skill die.
Okay. Go ahead.
Words.
Make a damage roll.
11 points of damage.
Okay.
1 armor.
Yeah, so you like sidestep it and it kind of like runs into like the back of the car, and then like you kind of like hop on its back and like punch it in the back of the head one final time, and then it drops lifeless to the ground. Crowd cheers. You know, you see like the couple people around who like placed bets on the pig, like pretty angry, like "Nah," like throwing their fucking slips down or whatever.
I assume there are people with their phones out, or there's a camera somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, there's people who are recording it themselves. You don't see any third eye cameras around, but you.
I hope not. Otherwise, the cops would be here right now. Or
that's wouldn't fucking care.
That's true. Yeah. I'm just gonna walk through. Just give double middle fingers to whatever camera I see, and meet up with my boys.
All right. Yeah. So you succeed. Larry kind of comes over and he is like, well, "That was a hell of an entertaining fight for Shrek."
Hi, lad.
And it's like, well, I never like to part with money, but you earned this. He hands you over 500 unis.
I go see him too and try to collect from him if I can.
You go see. It wasn't Acid Larry wasn't the bookie, but you go see the guy who was.
I go find that before he fucking disappears. I go find him.
Yeah. He grumbles and he like he's like counting it out. And he hands it over to you. He's like, "There's someone right with that pig."
I count it.
It's all there.
It's 900.
900.
Ooh. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, get out of here.
I give Archer back his fist.
You earned it, bud. It's yours. You're better with it than I could ever be, and I just won 900 uni on you, so I just about paid for it.
Well, lovely. You lads get
Consider it
anything?
an investment in our future.
You lads get anything while I was fucking myself?
I don't know. We were watching.
Yeah, they were all too wrapped up in the fight to do any more asking around.
Fascinating fighting style.
I just hawk a loogie. Dial.
Yeah. Larry kind of like once the crowd dies down, he kind of like pulls you aside. He's like, if you're interested in some other work besides this low-level street fighting shit, I might have something for you.
Talk to the boys. Talk to the lads and the bird.
Yeah, you see Pat just like,
He kind of like looks around because it's like Larry doesn't like know y'all. He knows for Shrek.
All right, yeah, I point out the lads and the bird.
He kind of like looks around. And he's like, "You sure they're good?"
Coming from me right now,
this doesn't sound too valuable, but I trust 3 of those lads with me life.
He's like, all right, whatever. He says, listen, there's a gang nearby that they're not playing by the proper rules and kind of want to teach them a lesson. And call themselves the Nightmare Cowls. He says, they've got a place a couple blocks from here, clubhouse. If you want to send them a message, then you can help yourself to whatever's inside.
Sounds like a plan.
He kind of slaps you on the shoulder. He's like, all right, good. It's like good fighting again.
That's
Are we part of this conversation? Like, are we close by?
You're there, yeah.
yeah, I walked over to you guys and I said, talk to the lads and the bird.
Yeah.
So I mean, if we're doing this for you, I assume this is helping you out. Maybe you can help us a little bit to get well equipped enough to do the job for you.
What the fuck did I just say, bird? You can help yourself to whatever's inside. Find your own shit.
Hey, I was just asking. I mean, we're helping you out, aren't we?
And I am offering you all of their shit.
Go crack some skulls.
It's like
They take anything?
he's
They
like,
take anything from you?
He's like, nothing tangible, but they lack respect. I want to teach them that they need to have some.
What they do?
He, you can tell that this guy is probably racist, towards Neophrons. At least in the way that he's kind of talking to them versus the way he's talking to you. He just kind of throws his hands up and he kind of just looks to you for Shrek again. He's the one, is like, get it done soon. Do a good job. We might have some more work for you. Okay. He slaps you on the shoulder and walks off.
You know, if I wasn't goosed, I would have felt
good day
that.
so
That
far.
was the bloody shoulder the fucking pig gored me in.
That's goes they're about to heal, and then they're just like, nope. They're like,
Dental floss and Everclear, lad.
I've got some medical. Is there anything I can do for him?
I mean, you can patch up his wounds, but as far as healing hit points, it's really only drugs, time, or ebb.
Right.
Those are the options.
What is that? Kickstart? We can pick
start,
some up.
Kickstart.
Yeah.
Easy kickstart. I can jam you with a kickstart.
I tell you to pick a nipple.
But I'm going for the left one and I go for the right one.
Yes.
Gotta keep him on his toes.
All right. How much do I get from Kickstart?
3, I think.
Yeah, I think it's 3.
3? Okay, that brings me to 15.
Regain 3 hit points and heal 1 wound. So you only got hit by the pig once. So
Yeah. So that brings me to 15. I can. That's what? How long? How much time per hit point?
oh, it's instant. You get it. Boom.
Yeah, but I still have 4 damage.
Oh, you
How
mean
long
as
is it
far
gonna
as
take?
as far as resting it off?
Yeah.
Hang on, I think it's 1 a day or something like that.
Okay, so the end of the week.
Yeah, I'll look that up later on. We can figure that out afterwards. The crowd disperses. They kind of clean the pig up.
I'm gonna eat that.
All right, you're calling dibs on the pig.
Dibs on the pig.
Before...
Isn't it full of drugs? Oh wait, sorry. Who am I talking?
You
Sorry,
say that in
continue.
front of fucking everyone?
No. It's just how the game kind of was like.
What?
Oh,
You want an
oh.
ultra-violence head kick? Because that's how you get ultra-violence head kick.
You do you, boo boo.
Bones, infection,
Their
progressive.
kitchen in that bar. I'm doing things.
All right, so we'll wrap it up here. Everybody take 2 experience points. Does anybody want to nominate somebody for third? I've got an idea of who I'd nominate.
For Shrek, maybe?
Yeah.
He did fight
Perhaps
a pig.
for Shrek.
He was the only one who got to like do something, so.
I'm sorry.
You're a cuckoo bar.
I was about to say I would disagree personally about him being the only one to do something, but if for Shrek is the call, then for Shrek is the call. So for Shrek, take your extra XP.
Oh, I think I'm gonna increase my dex. Awesome.
Okay.
All right, so we'll wrap it here. So now I've got a little bit more of a structure that we can kind of go off of. I know this was a little bit of a wonky one, but I had to kind of feel out everybody, see where y'all were headed. So I'll have a better idea next week. We'll have more of a structured game. We'll plan for shooting next week. We'll probably put some stuff out in the pit that will kind of connect the dots. And
Are we allowed in the pit? More?
I guess I'll have to change the name of the in-character channel then, yeah.
We need a good dive bar that we all just hang out in all the time now.
Well, Boots is the name of this one, so.
Boots.
Alright. So living situation wise actually before, so is like everybody just rooming up with Patch then? Is that the
No, I am.
All right. For Shrek, you left your place, right, for Shrek?
Yeah, I was evicted. Me and the rat parted ways, as far as I know. So
just
exchange. You bring that rat to this apartment.
Exchange nods of respect. He's like, "Yeah, see you around, man."
Yeah. I'll probably bump into a rat later on down the road. But yeah, I will take whoever adopts me.
Okay.
Otherwise, I have 2 ranks in survival. I'm a downtowner. I know where the good dumpsters are for now.
Reggie, are you gonna keep your own place?
Yeah. For sure can stay with me if he wants to.
Wow, that is very brave of you.
She ain't even scared.
And then Ogre, obviously you have your own living conditions with Slay, but they probably would advise against you using them while you're in the middle of this project.
Yeah, that's what
Can I stay with Ogre?
I literally just said that he's probably not going to stay in this place.
It's okay, wherever he's staying. Just joking, because he won't let me do that.
If somebody's offering, I'll gladly stay.
Okay, so the rooms are going to be split between Patch and Reggie. Is the way that we're going to do this? It seems like.
Okay. I'll go with Patch, I guess.
Okay. All right, then that will wrap it up, and we'll see y'all next week.
All right.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Later.
Now to eat.